What's up YouTube, Biz Matthew here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about data. We're going to talk about how to find the very best quality data, meaning quality seller leads in order to market to in your wholesaling business, flipping business, rental business, or even if you're a real estate agent looking to find homeowners that you can help buy houses for or even sell houses for. Now on this channel, we talk about different data software companies in the real estate arena. And so in today's video, I want to give you all another option, another real estate data software company that fits within your budget, that sends you the best real estate leads out there. Recently, I came across Smartzip. Now, Smartzip is like this big algorithm and they send you the best quality seller leads to you. And you actually get to call, you hop on a phone call and you talk with the representative and they go with you, they go along with you trying to find the best type of list for your specific market. And I think this is great, especially for beginners when you don't know exactly what type of seller that you need to target or the different categories or filters that you need in order to market your properties or find home sellers. So Smartzip uses big data analytics to find homeowners most likely to sell. With its powerful analytics and its automated marketing, it can boost your revenue, boost productivity in your business, and get a return on investment. I didn't know this, but Smartzip is one of the top rated leaders in the real estate industry in regards to data and finding seller leads. So in today's video, we're going to dive into Smartzip. I'm going to show you all my platform, show you all kind of the back end on how they use this algorithm to find like the top 10%, the top 5% of people who are most likely to either sell their property that you can either market to as a wholesaler, or let's say you're a real estate agent and you're trying to find homeowners that you can be your client in order to sell their property on the market. So let's dive right into the computer. I'll show you all what I did, how I use the system, and just what they offer so we can get in front of more sellers in order to make more money in this business and just understand this artificial intelligence and where this industry is moving in regards to real estate data and seller leads, because there are a lot of different data software companies, but this one is special because it uses this old algorithm and it has this AI, everything about it. So let's hop right into the computer and I'll show you all different things about it. All right, everyone. So once you have scheduled a time with a Smartzip representative, one way that you can target properties is by using their mapping feature. So this mapping feature is very intuitive. Let's say you don't want to target a whole city or whole county, but want to just dive right into a specific part of a neighborhood. You can do that using this mapping tool. And so you would have the representative like make a map around an area you can market properties to. And then on the right side, they have different stats about that area, the population, the number of properties, things like that. And it will get more into the other things of like the buckets and the filters with this software. All right, so some other ways that you can filter down the type of properties that you want to market to is just by putting in zip codes. Right here, I have represented put multiple zip codes around the area. Of course, you can filter by property type. Let's say you want to go after multifamily or single family, and by square footage and different things like that. You can do absentee. You can base it off of the year built. Other options is the amount of equity the property has. Other filters include this property limit filter, which we're going to dive into deeper, but this is the amount of properties that you want in the highest echelon that they provide on their software. All right, you all, so this is just a screenshot on the representative that you're going to either schedule a call with, email to schedule a call with, and they're going to understand exactly what area you're in, what type of properties you're looking to buy or target in your real estate business. They usually come up with something like this. So if you all can see, this is just a screenshot on their end, right? And so right here, it has different zip codes. It has the total amount of properties. Now, the thing about Smartzip is that they rank this amount of people or like these groups of people. So for example, let's say you're pulling a list of absentee owners and there's like 20,000 properties that are absentee owners. And absentee owners are essentially people who own a house but they don't live in it. And so they're either landlords or they usually have a property and maybe no one or someone lives in it and maybe vacant or not, but a lot of real estate investors go after those type of properties. So here what Smartzip does, they not only give give you that full list, but they actually rank them from lowest to highest of homeowners within that absentee list that are most likely to sell. So for example, right here, they have a 900 bucket. And so that's the highest motivated sellers within that list of absentee owners. And you can specifically target that list of people as opposed to just targeting all absentee owners. Because of their predictive algorithm, they looked at the different studies, they used their own AI and everything to figure out exactly which bucket, which people out of this list is most likely to sell. And so right here, this is that 900 bucket, which is the most likeliest to sell. And they have 822 properties within that 20,000 list. And let's say this is an absentee list, right? So instead of me just targeting 20,000 people, I can just target 822 people, which are the most likeliest to sell. And so for example, they did studies on this list and they noticed that 148 people out of that list actually sold their properties, right? And so that gives, they call bucket event rate of 18%. Do you understand that? Like out of that list, if you're just targeting this 900 bucket, like the bucket that is most likely to sell, you have a much better rate of finding a homeowner that is most likely to sell. And so you can see that right here, this is the bucket property percentage. So 822 properties is 4% of the total amount of 20,000, right? And then 18% is the 148 divided by the 822. And so the overall event rate is 3.95. So out of that 20,000, only 3.95% of those people actually sold their property. And so if you, instead of just targeting that list and just work on that 3.95% target hit, you can specify and you can target and you can zone into the top percent. I hope that makes sense. This is where the industry is moving to, more of this predictive algorithm and analytics in order for you to maximize your budget and maximize you finding the best properties in order to wholesale flip or work more on the real estate agent side of things. All right, so now I'm on my account information. So let's say you're interested in starting with Smartzip. So what you would do, you will hop on a phone call with someone, they will get your account set up and they're going to pull that list for you. And you can say, hey, out of that 20,000, maybe I just want the top 500, right? You don't even want to go for the full 800 or like the full 20,000 list. I just want the top 500 from that 900 bucket, right? What they're going to do, they're going to set you up for an account and they're going to send you those contacts. And this is some of the things that they offer on their platform. And let's start with custom direct mail. Now, direct mail was how I got the majority of my deals in the beginning, and I still think it's effective. If you're getting mail in the mail right now, then it's working for companies. So I can target by my list. So I'll just choose my list that I have. I could just do all contacts since that's essentially all that I have right now. From there, they give you a price for the mailers. So that's the price. And then you go next. And then you can pick the type of mailer that you want. So do you want a postcard? Do you want a smaller postcard? Or you can have a handwritten letter. So for something like this, you can, load this up and then, so the price increased a little bit for handwritten letters. But right here, they have handwritten letters that you can put in your information. Let's say you want to edit this part. You can edit this just by clicking in it and it lets you edit, the body of the letter and other things like that. So for example, if you want to put something different, but honestly, their templates are fine, I noticed. So, and then another thing, if we go back to postcards, you can actually change the templates of everything too. For example, if you don't really like this template, you can change the creative. So you go over here and you select the type of creative you want. And the thing is, you can filter these also too. So it has today's market filters and different things like that. So for example, let's say you want to target something in a lake home, right? Let's say you're trying to find an Airbnb or something like that. Then you can have something like that, or Spanish style, or something nature style type of thing. Or you want to have something specifically like, what is your home worth? Or ready to sell. Ready to sell would be mostly for you all who are mostly here trying to find properties for wholesale real estate. So I would just keep it to ready to sell, take the lake out of here and everything like that. You could target specifically for those different things. The other thing that they have for campaigns and everything are launching PPC ads. If we go back on campaigns, or we can just go online ads right here. And then from here, you can get started. You can select your audience and select a starter pack. Let's say you want just Google ads, you can do that for $49. If you want Facebook, that's most likely what I would do, you know, because I know people in audiences looking to sell usually have a Facebook. They're usually older people. So, and then you just go through the list and different things like that. Go through exactly how you want it to look. I guess the different templates in order to market your property. You leave, they actually give you websites. So for example, right here, they're giving me all these different websites. For example, I have one right here, it says name your selling price. And so if you're running a PPC ad, they go directly to this and it has my name, my company's name, and my phone number. They will just put in their home address and enter their selling price, and then they click next, and then it will go into their contact information, other things like that, and then you will be able to target them later. It's so simple. Like if someone sees a Facebook ad, they can just click it if they're interested in selling and hearing from you what you want to offer or what they want to sell their house for. And if it's like, hey, this is $50,000 lower than market value, I need to reach out to this person, you can do that. All right, you all, hope you all enjoyed this video about Smartzip. If you all are interested in trying out Smartzip, check out my link down below and you can hop on a call with one of their specialists to get started. I think this is a great platform, especially for beginners learning the different filters and who to target. And this has like a lot of things that you need directly on their platform. You have the data, you can send out the mailers, PPC. A lot of data software companies don't have PPC built right into them that you can just start running ads directly from their system. So this is a great platform. If you all are interested, check out the link down below. And thanks again for Smartzip for sponsoring this video. All right, talk to you all later.